Yeah, it is changing. You're right.
He's starting to project himself a little more.
I should have brushed my teeth.
Very noticeable.
Right.
Very noticeable.
Strap yourself in.
Enjoy the ride, folks. Alright, we need to turn on the window projector.
We have a countdown.
We're gonna no, there's no countdown. We're just gonna sink a boat. We're gonna sink a boat.
Okay.
Hear the range of his voice change when he starts broadcasting.
I think so.
Oh.
Guys, stop making fun of me. Stop making fun of my voice.
Guys, stop making fun of me.
It's gonna be like a full soundboard with like pings and pops and.
You guys are hilarious. Alright, we're gonna go to do the tanker chapter, and then we're just gonna select very easy because I just wanna sink the boat very fast. Stay with Radar 2. And thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate your guests.
There's that voice influx again.
The Hudson River.
You know what? You're right. It does sound like I'm projecting more. I sound a little bit more confident. I don't know if it
No,
sounds.
but keep it going, dude. I like it. You're doing good, bro. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Too long.
So I have two guests here. I will just call them Mo and Larry, and I'll be Curly. And so far, Mo, Larry, and Curly, and I have two guests, and they're just here for the ride because they want to see a different side of me, the entertainer, or Twitcher, whatnot. But you know, I've been doing this since 2012 when Hangouts was around, right? So I'm bound to know how to do monologues and crack jokes. And if you have anything to say, guys, interrupt me. Go ahead.
Okay.
Any pointers, tips, anything noticeable that's different from the normal streamer guy?
Hey, bro, I'm following your lead, man. You seem to be the stream expert guy.
What? I'm no stream expert. If I were a stream expert, I would have gotten affiliate really quickly. This is my second attempt for affiliate push, and you know, I think what I did wrong the first time is I forgot to network correctly. So this time around, I'm talking with other streamers and letting them know, hey, I'll support you when I can, but I work during the day.
Well, I guess we're in the same boat then.
Right. Speaking of boats, I did show off a few of my boat trips at church, and the boat trip, by the way, was a story to a whale, and I got swallowed by it. But it was just, I was in a boat, and everyone brought up the song "I'm in a boat, I'm in a boat, I'm in another boat." Of course, we're trying to keep this show PG, but it's just hard to not keep the boat song that you guys remember and love to remember. But in any case, we are getting on a boat. We're gonna sink this mother fudger. And the show right now, what they're showing the intro on Metal Gear Solid is this character named Solid Snake is sneaking on a boat using like an invisible type of device. But of course, when he lands, he breaks the device, so now he becomes super visible. So here he goes, he's landing on a boat, like we were on a boat earlier. Oh gosh, I can't believe
He's got like night vision on or whatever. Is that what he's doing?
No, it's he has.
Is he like James Bonding around right now with night vision?
Not exactly. He doesn't get the thermal goggles or night vision in this stage, but on this stage, when you on a certain portion of the ship,
is he just waking up? Why is he in like the crouching position, just standing up? Like what happened to him?
What happened to him was he was bungee jumping onto the boat, and I guess he did a somersault.
Oh, okay.
Flip. Yeah, he did a somersault and flip, and that's why he landed in the crouch position. Because I guess landing on a bungee jump jumping from a bridge is gonna leave some sort of impact. So that's why he's in the crouch position when he landed. when he landed, he appeared because he was using what's called the camouflage. I forgot what they call it. It's stealth camo. There we go. And he reappeared because he tells us in his dialogue that the stealth camo got busted. So right now he's calling his other buddy friend, which is he calls him Otacon. He's basically the nerd, the nerdy nerds of nerds. And the reason why he's called Otacon is based on the Otaku convention in Japan, so he calls himself Otacon.
I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
So far,
Yeah.
how is my dialogue? It sounds like I sound like a radio person.
As long as no one gives me any more
I'm gonna-
Yeah, let's skip forward to the Jesus Christ, dude. Let's skip to the actual gameplay. Like,
Alright, let's do that. We'll skip to the actual gameplay because the dialogue is just as boring as fudge.
All right, let's look at your gear.
So it's basically a small tutorial in the beginning on how to handle your gun. So we just know how to point and shoot. So don't worry about that. He's taking pictures because he's a peeping Tom. That's funny.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
So the dialogue continues, and then
yeah, well,
what happened? Will?
Yo,
dude,
come
I do
on.
have to say, man, some of the fucking ideas, like the LOLs and shit. Like, obviously, I'll never do this, and I'm not gonna move forward with it. But the things that you said last night, I was laughing about it all day today because it's so possible, dude. This dumb chick is sitting here, bro, fucking twiddling her hair and stuff, and like, she's like, oh, you must be so frustrated, like, telling me where to click and everything like that. And I'm just thinking about, like, dude, I could actually roll right up on her and be like, hold up, like, dude, it's so hilarious, dude. That shit is like, it's fucking it's comedy gold, dude.
It is not.
It
There's something
is.
creepy and awkward about it, but at the same time, it is funny. It's kind of like twisting what could be possible and making it real as you talk about it, and everyone
Right.
can imagine the situation and how awkward and uncomfortable it would be. But then to actually go there and be at work and imagine it, looking at the person must be even funnier.
Right, yeah, I was cracking up all day, dude. Like, it was great. I thank you for that, man. That was awesome, dude. Like, that shit's just great. And my plane's falling out of the air. What the hell?
Did it stall?
Oh.
Uh-oh. He stalled out.
Oh,
He'll be back.
yeah,
So Will, I appreciate
I'm
you.
sure.
Appreciate you hanging out with me in my stream. Notice anything different when I was talking about the game? Any subtle differences?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you obviously, are aware that other people are watching and listening, and you want to put your best foot forwards, and I think you're projecting a bit more and, trying to explain what's going on. A little less casual, which isn't a bad thing, it's just an observation.
Right. And you're seeing the gameplay on this. Wait, I'm not even sharing it right on your screen. Hold on. I'm screen sharing it instead of virtual camera share.
I don't know, I can see aft deck.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah. I did the. Hey, welcome back, Will, Cullen. Oh, I'm sorry, Curly.
Yeah, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button and refreshed, bro. Sorry.
No
Easily
problem.
though.
No problem, Captain.
No problem, man.
So this is the best situation to practice your character ideas, if it works. But again, it's all theory.
Right.
So what I was trying to fix is on Twitch you can see it fine, but because I forgot to select the virtual camera option in the Hangouts, you guys are just seeing my seeing my screen share. So let me just get that fixed properly. And
Okay.
so this is what Twitch is seeing. So you should be seeing the same thing. But So Will was telling me, oh gosh, I call you by Will and Colin.
Let's just stick with Will and
Hey.
Colin.
Hey, can we start pronouncing my name right? Finally.
Oh, how do I pronounce
I
it?
It's
like
not
the-
colon.
Colin.
It's not colon.
I like the mispronunciation. I think it's funny.
It's
I
Colin.
mean, it's been a while now. I put up with it for like, what, nearly, at least a couple weeks now, right?
So how do I?
At least a couple of weeks.
How do
Yeah,
I?
it's
how do I?
Colin.
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 K.
Yeah, not colon. I mean, you're basically calling me an asshole every time you.
Because the CO makes it sound like coal, but it's ka with the. Is it lower? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ka.
Yeah, it's a pretty. I mean, I don't think it's that uncommon of a name.
Okay,
You know, like
right.
don't call
It's
any.
not an exotic name, is it?
Well, at least
Not-
at least
yeah,
you,
not
at least you
really.
didn't at least you didn't get butthurt about me calling you Colin all the time.
I think
Oh,
you did a
no.
little bit.
No, I noticed it and shit, and I just
I
want
wasn't
to correct it.
doing it on purpose. I was just trying to pronounce it the way I saw it. CO.
You know who gets fucked with way more than me on the mispronunciation on their name is Matthias, dude.
Oh my god.
Everybody calls him Matthias,
Matt.
and he doesn't like
doesn't
I'll
say
give
anything.
it. Yeah, I'll give it a few times. Like, yeah, dude, my name's okay, it's cool. Call me Colin or whatever. Like, it's worse for me because I get called like my name gets mispronounced as the name of like an asshole,
Mhm.
like Colin or
Mm.
Matthias or Matthias doesn't have much to worry about. It's not like you can't insult him by pronouncing his name wrong, but he never calls it out.
Mm. Do you get that with your name, Alfredo? Do you get people saying like your
They-
name wrong or something?
The last name especially, they pronounce my last name like incorrectly unless I give them the like clue to pronounce my name. Like for
Right.
example, I type in this. I type in. Wait, where's my text? Tigolo. There we go. So I have to type this in order for them to pronounce it correctly. It's hilarious.
No,
Tigolo.
Tigolo. I always thought it was Tigolo myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds fine too.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would have said Tigolo.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. You would never have said Tigolo from that spelling, really?
Hello, cool.
I
Marine
probably
guy.
would have
How
said,
are
like,
you? Sorry, we have
Tagallo.
we have a guest in
Okay.
the chat. Welcome to the stream. We have a certified Kuri. I can't even. I'll just call you Mr. Cool. Oh, Charles, what's up? It's one of my first people that I followed when he was back as a Wii streamer when he was streaming, and it's
Yeah.
To whoever just joined, dude.
welcome to the
Good to
chat.
meet you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Come on in.
yeah. Tell us your stories, your day. Ah, that's how you pronounce it. He calls himself Cool Army Guy. Welcome, Cool Army Guy. Got any war stories about taking pictures of the following picture thingy like this? I'm so bad. All right, let me
What are
just.
you doing here, dude?
Mr. Army
Ah,
Guy.
Metal
shiny.
Gear Solid actually has posters of like Asian women up on. Like, did they really?
See those lockers?
They really put
That's a
that
good-
shit in there?
Yeah, they did. There's
Ah, hell yeah.
I think in the first chapter they did it, but not the second one. But in the boat chapter, the tanker chapter, they put pictures of Asian women in bikinis. This is one of them. Let me find the others. Let me see if I can find the others. Yeah.
I feel like you're doing the same level over and over because you screen shared this before, right?
Right. Because the tanker level takes longer to play. This takes about 30 minutes to an hour to beat. because in the tanker level, Mr. Stream Guy is typing in the chat. He was streaming zombies, and Alfred was, he was reminding me what he was doing, Mr. Army Guy. Yeah, when he was first, what do you call it? First streaming, he was talking about the first time he streamed. But now he's a professional streamer.
If you open the locker, you can use the door as a cover.
But yeah, they put these images in here. I don't know what the primary reason why they put these women.
Makes the game look better, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Of course, but I'm not
certainly easier to look at when you have, you know, a few hot chicks to fucking view, dude.
Snake?
Jesus Christ.
You don't have enough to keep you busy. Try to remember
like a
the mission
reward.
if you can.
Probably why Lara Croft is so well, right? You just get to stare at her butt the whole time.
Right,
So-
exactly.
So let's do this. So for kicks and giggles, I think I do have a digital camera on me. We can take pictures of the picture.
Why would we do that?
So we can look at them later.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Because I've never actually had to save a picture of a bikini. Wait, how do I zoom in? What's
What happens if your wife finds the picture then?
Well, I can tell her it's part of the game, honey. I really can't do anything about it if it's part of the game. I'm not supposed to lust after the picture. I'm just taking the picture because it's part of the game.
I'm not sure I believe you.
What? You don't think I'm doing it for the game
Okay.
lulz.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah, it's because
I don't want to stop you from taking the picture.
I've never had to recall the picture of the picture I've taken. So normally I would take pictures of random things, but how do I recall this thing? I don't know. I've never actually had to do it, so might as well experiment now. Now I'm not sure.
So if you take a picture of the picture, when would you look at it? Like in the shower or like on the party? When would you review that photo?
I think the only time you would review this photo is within the game because you can't really take it outside of the game. So let's do this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Oh, so in the game you're taking a picture. I thought you were like really gonna get your digital camera out and take a picture of the screen.
You want me to do
Sorry.
that? You want me to do that?
That's why I was questioning. What happens if your wife finds it?
No, it's in the game. It's gonna do it.
Right,
I'm
sorry,
not
I didn't realize
I'm not gonna do it with my photo.
All right, cool. Now I'm with you.
It's a digital camera, pretend digital camera in the game to allow you to take pictures. Yeah.
Right. I get it now. Sorry. I thought it was kind of weird. Like, you know, let's take a picture of the picture. I was like, what? But now it makes sense.
Right. Now, I've never had to recall a picture before.
Okay. All right. Snap away.
All right. So I snapped away. Let's just find all the. I don't know where all the pictures of the women are. So those are the first two I know about. But there's others. There's others that I need to find. So Metal Gear Solid 2, the tanker chapter, has now become Metal Gear Solid 2, the hunt for bikini-clad pictures.
Nice. It's probably a good upgrade.
All right, let's see where the other pictures are. Let's just what? I'm trying to beat up this guy. There you go, just put him to sleep. Run! Okay, so where are the other pictures of the women? Let me see.
That's the question we're all asking, right?
Alright, shoot this guy. It could be pictures of the women here. I gotta look. I don't remember. Is this? Oh, does the screen have it? These mag. Oh, look at that! I didn't even notice these. They're not fully fledged high def images, but Nah.
Right.
Wait, I didn't even notice that one. See, they're not fully. Let's see. They're not full images.
Mm-hmm.
See, they're like more low quality images.
Right.
Right.
You can take a picture anyway in case
Yeah.
you need it.
Yeah, I can take a picture. It's not necessary, but I can take a picture. Let me see. Just take a picture like this. It's just all the magazines.
Yeah, they're like Japanese magazines, right?
Well, it is a the creator of the game is or Hideo Komoji.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the creator is Japanese. So wait, I'm trying to.
Okay.
What the? There we go. So let's there should be more. I don't know where the rest of the. Only 2 women. I've never actually had to hunt for the pictures of the women in here. I know there should be more, but we'll find them.
Let's hope so.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Freeze.
I have to go the other end because this end is locked. More pictures of women. Gotta find the pictures of women. Getting a charcoal face put on. Oh, that's cool. We have Mr. Cool Army Guy. So you wait. I'm trying to ask Mr. Cool Army Guy a question.
Raven.
Would you prefer a game?
Well,
Would you prefer a game that has women in it that are dressed in bikinis, or would you just prefer a game for the gameplay? What are your thoughts, Mr. Cool Army Guy? And also open it to the my guests as well, so that way we don't have just dead air. What are your thoughts? Would you prefer a game with the women in it, dressed in bikinis, or would you prefer the gameplay?
I'd like to be able to turn the option on and off.
Freeze.
Like depending on my mood. Like if I was in the need for scantily clad women, I could press the the button on. And then if I was like, in work mode or, had family around, I could leave them out.
Good question. He says, Mr. Cool Army Guy says yes, he'd like a game with women in bikinis. And yeah, I think I like the option to turn it off and on, but I cannot and try not to lust after them. There's nothing wrong with admiring the beauty, but to lust is a different issue altogether.
So where's the line?
Where's the line? The line is when
Yeah.
you actually put it in prayer and you act upon the lust. I think that's where the lust crosses the line. You lust after.
So,
Go ahead.
so you can look at a girl, but you can't like make a move on.
You can look without any actions,
Right.
as long as you control your thoughts and say, I'm not gonna look a
Right.
second time to get lustful. But
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah,
So like
but
if you popped a boner, then it would definitely be less. Then.
yes.
I get it.
Okay.
You can't imagine in your mind taking it further.
Correct. As you control.
And what happens if you have like a dream? Like you can't really control your dreams, but what happens if you end up like lusting after the girl in your dreams?
That is a very good question, and I would probably say the dream was there for a reason, either to warn you or to let you know that there's something wrong with your mind.
But if you do lust after somebody, then you have a mental problem. Like you have a problem with your head.
Yeah, because you should be able to control your thoughts, like you're able to control your speech. So yeah.
But did you ever find the situation where you're kind of walking down the street and you see somebody and your jaw just drops on the ground and your head turns?
Well, did you see where the coworkers I work with.
Right.
Freeze.
So in those situations, you've really got to try and focus your mind.
Right. Now there's an image of a girl here. I see. What I have to do is I have to zoom in tight and to get. There you go. Look at that. There you go. Is that too dark?
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Yeah. I can't make it lighter. But
Okay.
that's a picture of a girl there, and I think that's the. I don't know if there's more.
You got a torch you can turn on, or like a light switch, or
I don't.
a flare?
Well, what I could do is make the image for it lighter. Let me see if I can see if I can make it lighter. I would have to go to
I can
OBS.
just about.
Yeah, I have to go to OBS to make it lighter.
Oh no! Don't go to that extent.
All right,
No.
all right, all right. I won't do that. Yeah, you can barely make it out.
Yeah, I can just make it out.
So, Mr. Cool RV guy, thank you for stopping in. Make sure you say and tell us about your day, what your plans are. Let me know about what do you think about the two guests I have. Colin.
Oh, well done. Yeah,
Yeah.
no longer Colin.
Colin is slowly. Wait, he's not doing anything, but he's just listening. So. Oh, okay. He Mr. Army Guy typed in chat. Oh, yes, we are playing together. We're holding hands and singing "Kumbaya," and
Okay.
and wait, why did he leave? In any case, he'll
I
come
think
back.
he's having technical difficulties. He'll come back.
Yeah, okay. So no, yeah, we're all playing together. We're holding hands, singing "Kumbaya," and oh, you're playing with your online self? Okay. Good job. What game are you playing right now? And Will, do you have time to play video games, or do you just
No.
nah?
No, I don't play games.
What are some of the activities you do to entertain yourself besides being online?
I don't know, dude. I play with the family, I guess. Play with the kids. Sleep, eat, work. That's about the routine.
There's no times where you just say, you know what, I need to get away from family and just be by myself and think. There
Oh yeah, that's when I have a bath.
a bath? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have like hour-long or 2-hour-long baths where I get my thinking in, or I'll do some reading.
Yeah,
But then I can lock the door and nobody can disturb me.
I probably have to take more often baths than.
Right. Yeah. I recommend baths to any married man.
Because most of the times it's showers that I take. But
Right.
the baths are more. What do you call it?
An hour or 2-hour-long shower, you might get your wife being suspicious about what's going on. But if you take a 2-hour-long bath and you take a book into the bathroom and you take like a little candle or something, so you get some candlelight, and you put your own music on and make it your little space for an hour or two, then the kids can scream outside the door a few times, and then by the third or fourth time that you do it, then they know that they can have to leave you alone. And then you get that peace and quiet where you can just be in your own mind.
So I think there's just one more picture in here. Would be I think the last picture is this one.
Yeah. What happens when you take all the pictures? Do you have to hand them in somewhere, or?
Well, because I'm saving them on the actual camera within the game, I can actually go back and view the pictures.
Okay.
I should have taken it with the other picture, the game camera. This one is the actual digital camera that allows you to save pictures and review them later after the game. But if I took the pictures with the game camera, meaning that the character uses within the game to actually save the photos, there would be a reaction from the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I saw a little yawn there, Will. Are you alright? Did you want to take your break? And
No, I'm good. I was last night. I was awake. I don't know, maybe 5 times during the night, and kept waking up, looking at the computer, going back to sleep, waking up, looking at the computer, and then right in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m. or something, I woke up and the laptop had run out of power, so I got out of bed, charged it, waited for half an hour for it to charge up, and then went back to bed with it. So I had a really broken start, so that's why I'm a bit tired.
yeah, I've had trouble sleeping lately. Mr. Army Guy, have you had any trouble sleeping lately? If you hear me, what is your remedy for getting more rest? I try to cut out as much activity as I can, but your reason of getting not enough sleep is just you just woke up and did more work, or just Will?
I just looked at the computer, reviewed what was going on, and then went back to sleep again. It wasn't too bad, but that broken sleep's never as good as like a full night's sleep.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping in my daughter's room as well, because the mattress, the one that I'm on now actually, there's a new one that just got delivered today. So before this mattress, the other one was just like too nasty for us to sleep on, so we had to get rid of it.
So Mr. Army Guy, our text guest, says he gets 4 hours a night of sleep, so wow.
Yeah, that's about an hour less than me.
Yeah.
I need 5.
I try to get 6 to 8 just to be fully rested, but sometimes I don't. I get less. Sometimes I get less than that. So. But so I think.
So when you talk to the army guy in the chat and you like, tell me about your life, I mean, do you really expect him just to type out like a whole bunch of stuff?
No, I think what happens when they come. One of the reasons. Here, hold on. I'm gonna pause the game.
Okay.
One of the reasons that they come to Twitch, they either like my character as a person, or I'm supposed to entertain them. Most of the time is hopefully it's my characteristics, but I could ask him, Mr. Cool Army Guy, what makes you keep coming back to my Twitch channels? Is it entertaining, educational? Am I fun to look at? Am I handsome? What are your thoughts of? Give me your opinion of what makes you come back to my Twitch channel, because I would really love to know, so I can improve on my quality, so that I can attract more cool people like you, Mr. Cool Army Guy. You basically play up to their ego. I'm just trying to explain. You play up to their ego and try to get them to feel like, yes, you're important to me, Mr. Cool Army Guy. You are an important part of. There you go. He's showing me here. Showing respect as we were there for me. There you go. That's why he kept coming back to me, because I gave him respect. Because in the very beginning, there's a history. Oh, he watched me play Dr. Mario. But what Mr. Cool Army Guy here, I did for him in the beginning was, he was beginning on Twitch, and instead of me just saying, you know what, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, and leave, I said, you're doing great, just keep doing what you're doing. You're working on your voice, you're working on your how positive you are, and even though your image isn't there, I can still hear you. Keep talking. I kept telling him that in chat, keep talking, and I told him, look, there's no image, I don't see anything. And I just stuck it out with him, because I knew I knew one day he will be this great and powerful Twitch streamer that would support me in the long run. And here he is. He sees me visiting my channel, and he's showing me the same respect that I showed him when he first starting out. This is my second attempt at Twitch affiliate, Mr. Cool Army Guy, and I do appreciate you coming back to the room, supporting me in my Twitch affiliate fist. And a lot of the times on Twitch, Will, I've noticed, is that you develop these relationships between the chat and the people behind the chat, and I want people to feel loved when they come to my channel, or to get a LOL out of it, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
it doesn't poke fun at you, give you a hard time or anything. You just behaves nicely and asks appropriate questions.
Right, and this is what he typed in chat. I appreciate all you did for me with tech support and stream support. So I supported him through the beginning times, and now he's returning the favor back for being supportive of me, but by just being in chat and telling me that you know I showed him respect. He enjoyed my Dr. Mario gameplays. I mean, the gameplay is all good and stuff, but I think it's more of the interacting with the streamer type of thing. So people can come for the game, but a lot of people can come for the thing. Hello, Mr. Hawkins.
Okay.
How are you today?
How you doing, Steve? Wait for the Queen's wave.
I'm gonna continue gameplay here. I also
There we go. That's the Queen's wave.
Yeah, the church streams the church streams are interesting because sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Like, what's the example of when they don't work? What goes wrong?
Wi-Fi is just too weak and the signal. I double checked the upload speed, and right now it's up to 0.333 megabits. It's not even 1 megabit. That's why I couldn't stream that Sunday.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about 0.3 up at the moment.
Eesh. Yeah. You need at least 1 megabit to stream. If I take a look at my speed check my. I don't know if I could do that when I'm. Steven, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear he's breathing, unfortunately.
Sorry.
You're in the dark though. Did you?
Shouldn't be in the dark.
Yeah, you're black on my screen. Oh, I see a hand. I see a head. I see his beautiful face. It's a beautiful face, Steven.
Gosh.
Don't be ashamed.
Another day. I don't think he's ashamed. I remember waking up, tugging a cigarette first thing in the morning. Those days are behind me now. I used to love that first cigarette in the morning. Little double espresso on the balcony with a cigarette. That's how I used to start my day.
I used to start my day drinking water, but I kind of cut back. So, how do you start your day, guys?
Now I just wake up and start work. The first thing I think about now is eggs. I think about like 3 scrambled eggs is the first thing on my mind in the morning.
So, Mr. Steven, what makes you coming back to talk to me? I mean, I'm not very exciting or a handsome-looking guy. What keeps you coming back, Mr. Steven?
Well, it's not like coming back to see you. Coming back because I can't sleep.
Oh.
Oh, okay. How's the bed situation going?
Fucked.
Really? Is that the problem? That's what's stopping you from sleeping?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
I just
So tell me about it.
Well, I went and rested on the actual mattress in the master bedroom for a minute.
Oh yeah? How did that feel?
Great.
Oh yeah?
I didn't really sleep. I just rested.
Snake,
My
did you
back
find out
was
where that ship
bothering
is
me,
headed?
so sleeping on this freaking cot.
35 degrees longitude. Latitude
I
around
woke up
58.
and I
More than
couldn't
500
freaking
miles off the coast of the
move
Bermudas, out in
back.
the middle of the Atlantic.
Oh no.
So the prototype is ready for solo
So
service.
did you get
Decided to
caught
go
sleeping on the other one?
That area is outside
What's
the
that?
Second Fleet's operation.
Did you get
range,
caught
too.
sleeping on the other
It must be a
bed?
standalone Marine Corps project.
I just laid down
which
there
means
for a
this
minute to
prototype
rest my
metal gear must
back
be designed for
and then got
independent
back up.
deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later.
So did you fall off the cot, or have you been on the airbed, or what?
No, the cot's just super fucking narrow, first of all, so
Oh yeah.
second of all, it's very rigid, so it's not very good on my back.
A little firm.
Super firm. I got aggravated as all fuck because freaking Terry was pissing me off.
Hey, look, Terry was your good friend.
He kept freaking. He was drinking tonight, so freaking. He kept on telling me, give the kid another beer, give the kid another beer, give the kid another beer.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
I heard
yeah,
that.
I'm fucking broke. I
Mm,
don't have fucking. I gotta make this shit stretch out.
you're right.
And he kept on fucking insisting.
Mm.
I'm like, I don't mind sharing, but fucking Jesus fuck, man, when I'm low, man.
Oh, wow, a lot of cursing this morning, man.
Huh?
A lot of cursing this morning.
Control room, communications,
me?
and engine room are
Yeah,
under
you
control.
sound
All
aggravated.
entry and exit points
I
to the
am.
tanker hold secured. Infrared sensor
I'm
placed.
sorry if I come in harsh like this, but
No, it's alright.
You
I
can,
didn't need that kind of crap.
Yes, they are all
And I told
planted.
Terry to shut the fuck up and mind his own goddamn business.
And the
Oh,
vehicle's pilot.
And how did Terry take it? Was he okay?
He
Are you
was
sure you can trust him?
drinking, so he was being stupid belligerent.
No, it's not over yet.
Do you think he'll give you an apology this morning when he
I have
wakes
a
up?
bad feeling about this.
No, he probably won't even freaking get online for another couple of
Do
days.
not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No,
When he goes
this is
on
where I
his
belong. With the
drinking
unit.
binge,
I
he
have nowhere
freaking
else to go.
camps out somewhere, fucking watching movies or some
There is
shit.
no choice to
Oh, really?
Fucking
Need I remind you
fat
that you are
wife.
carrying my grandchild?
Wow, he really seemed very grumpy about the situation.
I am. I didn't appreciate it whatsoever.
So there's like two
I
issues
told
so
him mind his
far.
own fucking business.
Oh, yeah, he said. The first one was the sleeping problem, and then the second one was a problem with Terry ordering you to hand out beer that you didn't want to hand out. Is there any
I
other
didn't
issue?
want to. I'm not in a position to do that. Supply
Right.
fucking neighborhood with
Yeah.
beers.
I'm with you. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to get off your chest, or is it just those two things today?
So far, that's it.
Okay.
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all
How's
the
your shop
same.
looking today? You said you still got those like 4 deliveries today to accept in, which
To contend with, yeah.
is gonna keep you busy. Are you ready for a busy day?
I said
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
it is what it is.
Yeah, Fredo, what does your busy day look like? You know, Steve's got like 4 doorbells to answer for his busy day. Is yours similar?
it's just one door.
Toss it over.
Just one today?
Yeah.
Hold that position.
I had 2 so far. I had the new mattress and I had a food delivery.
What? Mattress?
I got a new mattress today.
Oh, sweet. Send me your old one.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
my.
imagine the shipping
Not too
cost on
shabby,
that.
is it?
Yeah,
New York,
I
mean.
know. I was joking.
Crazy. No, we threw the old one outside, so I guess somebody's got it. And we went to IKEA, not last night, but the night before. And we had like I like the meatballs and the mashed potato and the red
And
jelly
that brings
there,
us
so
to
I had
its
that.
conclusion.
And then picked up a new mattress. I went with the idea of getting a latex
Deserve a
mattress.
little credit.
And then when I got there and tried it, I didn't like it. I was really surprised. All the reviews online was like latex, and then it just wasn't all that. So I ended up getting what they call a hybrid mattress, where it's got pocket springs, then it's got latex, then it's got memory foam on top.
I had a fairly decent mattress that I paid like $400 for. Well, it was
Damn.
mattress and box spring.
All right.
And it had memory foam on the top, about 4
Right.
inches worth.
Yeah, it sounds similar to what I've got. Yeah, but I didn't pay $400. That's really expensive.
Well, that was the mattress and box spring.
Right.
I don't even know if the frame was included in that or not, but may have.
Mm. Yeah, we bought this frame nearly 10 years ago now, and it's perfectly fine. Very simple.
Yeah, I mean, once you buy a bed frame, as long as you get the same size bed, well, they're adjustable as well, but most of them, at least here, you can even close them up to a twin size, or even open them up to like a queen size. You know, the rails when you set up the frame.
Yeah. This one's got a headboard attached, so I don't think you can change the size of the bed.
No, not if you have a headboard.
Yeah, but
yeah, like if it's a queen size headboard, then freaking you basically got to keep it a queen size.
right.
I never bothered king size. There was never a necessity for a king size.
Well, yeah, you're not a big guy like me. I got the 200 by 180, whatever that is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That's
but yeah, once you have a certain size headboard, then you gotta stick with that. Unless you get rid of the headboard.
Do you have a headboard on your bed, Alfredo?
Yeah, I do, and I also have one bunk bed. I mean, 2 bunk bed thingies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you sleep in the bunk beds or no?
I used to sleep in the top bunk, but now my son sleeps at the bottom bunk.
Okay. Do you still sleep with the wife, or do you have your own bed?
I'll plead the fifth. I'll plead the fifth.
Okay.
Hey, look, in today's day and age, it's not unusual for people to sleep in separate beds.
It's true, yeah. Yeah, my uncle sleeps in a separate bed. I got another friend who sleeps in a separate bed. At first, when I found out about it, I thought, that's really weird, you know, to be married and be in a separate bed. But, yeah, I guess
my Italian grandparents slept in separate. And I remember as a child thinking that was real peculiar, you know. I just thought, because my parents both slept in the same bed, you know. And I'm like, why are they sleeping in separate beds? And then I come to find out it's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Unless you have a decent sized bed and the chick you're with isn't like kicking you in the middle of the night and crap.
Oh god, no. I like to grab a feel in the middle of the night sometimes, you know, just like you know, an outward obvious growth. And go back to sleep again. Like, I'm not trying to start anything. I just like to have, you know, come and go to sleep again.
Do a little spoon.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Like, every girl I've ever been with, we always shared a bed. So, you know, and like, we just roll over when we didn't want to freaking fuck around.
Right.
It looked like the cipher.
But we spoon, you know, and snuggle and whatever.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling, right? It's kind of like
sure.
Like a primal thing.
You roll over, you know, in the middle of the sleep, you know. She goes her way, and you go your way.
Yeah. And you open your eyes in the morning and kind of like, you know, look at the other person. They're still here. For some reason, I always think like, even after being married for like 10 years.
Yeah, right. I was married for 7, so freaking, I know that feeling. Even though, you know, I still have nothing but love for my ex, and she doesn't hate me either. At least that I know of. No.
Damn.
I know, go figure.
Yeah, it's like the first person in the world that doesn't hate you, I guess.
After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
What are you gonna do? I mean,
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed
such is life.
Yeah, I guess if your partner's like, you know, like makes too much noise on the snoring, but then you'd kick him out of the room, right? You can go and sleep on a bunk bed.
I've never been accused of snoring.
Right. I'm just trying to think of what instances would it be acceptable for you to get kicked out of the family, not the family, but the matrimonial bed. Like, what would you have to do for it to be okay for you to get kicked out into another room?
That's actually never happened to me.
Right, it's never happened to me either. But I'm trying to what would have to happen for you to accept it? Like if you shit the bed every night and she kicks you out, that's fair enough, right?
Yeah. Well, I had a girlfriend who freaking couldn't control her urinal fucking track.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
so you kick her out and
pissed the bed.
Oh, that's not good.
But like I said, we slept on opposite sides. This was a whole nother girlfriend. That was that Maribel chick. Crazy freaking Colombian girl.
Okay.
But she had a tendency when she was drinking to fucking piss the bed.
Oh dear.
And that was that bed that I was telling you I just bought. Fucking spent a shit ton of money on.
Oh, that was the $400 bed and she pissed on it?
Yeah. Bunch of times.
Oh no. I would have gotten her a plastic sheet.
I know, I had to get one.
Right.
Because after a minute I was like, alright, this is fucking gone far enough. And one time she freaking, got drunk. We were both drinking. I was bullshitting online. She was doing her thing online with her laptop. And she decided she was going to sleep on my side of the bed.
Oh no.
Because she was getting all knackered. And so I rolled her over. I'm like, get over on your side, honey. I'm coming to bed.
Yeah.
And I laid down. I didn't realize she had pissed the bed.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I'm laying in her fucking piss, man, and I was like,
oh, dude.
I woke up soaking fucking wet with fucking piss.
No.
Yeah, no, it wasn't funny. It wasn't fun at all.
Oh no.
How long ago was this?
Ah, shit, when was I seeing her?
72, probably.
72, not that far back. But, far back enough.
82?
I don't remember, dude. I don't remember dates very well.
Was it the 80s or the 90s?
Let's see, probably 90s. Early 90s, probably.
I think a lot of things are more acceptable in the 90s than they were in the 80s. Like, if somebody pissed on the bed in the 70s...
Fuck that.
No, but in the 70s, it would have been like a really big deal. But in the 90s, you're like, ah, gosh, that's not cool.
No, I don't care what year it is. Fucking, it's not acceptable.
Right. So what other things would be okay for you to get kicked out of the matrimonial bed? What other things would go on?
Well, if she refuses to put out.
Oh, right, okay, so if the dog doesn't bark on command, then she gets kicked out of the bed?
Right, yeah. Right. No, I never kicked the girl out of my bed, but there's been times when I'd roll over and, try to get a little promiscuous.
Right.
And to no avail. And then I just have to roll over and freaking get blue-balled.
Oh no, I won't have that. I'd kick them out of the bed.
What about getting purple bricks? How about getting purple bricks? I'm sorry. That's funny. That's hilarious.
That is funny.
You get blue balled, but what about getting purple bricks, man?
I bet for like a heavy sleep talker, like they were like flailing around and screaming and shouting in the middle of the night. I think that would be a good grounds to kick them out of bed.
I've never experienced that, fortunately.
Have you ever done sleepwalking? I've done it a few times.
No, not that I know of. I mean, usually if you sleepwalk, you don't remember anyway, unless somebody else tells you about it.
Well, I'll tell you how it happened for me. I fell asleep after quite a few drinks, like a lot of drinks. I was absolutely wasted, in fact. Anyway, the next morning I woke up, and in my dream, I didn't know I was awake, but in my dream, I could feel water splashing on my legs. And I woke up, and I could still feel water splashing on my legs. And as I opened my eyes, I looked down, and I was pissing against a wall, and the water was bouncing off the wall and splashing on my legs.
While you
that's what woke.
While you were
whilst I was sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I'd walked all the way downstairs, out of the front door, round the corner to like the stairwell of the building. And I was pissing in the stairwell, completely butt naked.
Oh, goodness.
And I'd walked past my wife's mum. My wife's mum was in the lounge.
Oh,
and I'd walked right past her, walked outside, pissed outside, walked back in, saw her there. I was like, oh, damn. So I like covered myself up best I could, and then obviously went back upstairs and had a shower and whatnot. But yeah, that was the most recent sleepwalk.
Compromising situation.
yeah.
To say the least.
I blame that on the booze. That was crazy.
Dude, I was pissed drunk one time, freaking, and this only happened to me one time as an adult at least. And I'm really fucking well, not stupid drunk, but freaking drunk. And I'm in bed sleeping, and I'm dreaming about taking a whiz because apparently I had to take a piss, right? And so in my dream, I was taking a whiz at the toilet, But I was in bed, and I pissed all over the fucking bed.
Oh, the $400 mattress again.
No, this is a whole different mattress. I was solo at the time, fortunately. But it was just weird because, like, I woke up and I'm like, fuck, why am I... Because at first you don't feel it because it's warm, right?
Right.
And then once it cools down, you're like, why am I all fucking wet? Oh, fucking shit, I pissed myself. It's not the most proudest moment of your life,
Of course not, especially as an adult this time. Yeah,
man. It was fucked up. I'm like, Jesus, fuck, I just pissed myself. I was like, shit, I had to get up, change my clothes, put a fucking new sheet on the bed and a comforter because the mattress was kind of damp,
Oh, gosh, yeah.
And I fucking had to Febreze the shit out of it.
I don't use that Febreze stuff. I also don't use like a toilet air freshener. I think lots of Americans always have like a toilet air freshener, right? So if you stink up the bathroom, you can give it a couple of squirts. But...
Spray it around, yeah.
Right. I don't like the chemically smell of those things, though.
Yeah, they're sensitive to freaking smells as well. Like my girlfriend, I had a girlfriend that freaking wore this one perfume, right? Hypersensitive to like certain smells. And she wore this one perfume that fucking would just like bother the shit out of me. My sinuses would clog up. All this crazy shit, right? And I didn't even like the smell of it. It didn't even smell good to me. But she thought it was all the fucking shit. The shiz nizzles.
Yeah.
And I said to her, no, can you stop wearing that, please? And it was sort of expensive perfume, too. It wasn't like freaking...
It wasn't cheap
shit. Yeah. But it just didn't smell good to me. It smelled like a French hooker. And it freaking also annoyed my sinuses and everything else. And I was like, please don't put that shit on anymore, please. And she kind of got a little pissy about it.
Okay.
But eventually, with more antagonization, I convinced her not to wear that shit anymore. I'm like, look, if you want to wear freaking perfume, I don't even care for girls that wear perfume. It's like, Just take a shower.
I don't know, I like it when you're out. You know, when you first meet somebody and you can smell them first.
Nice, yeah.
Right. That's the idea with the perfume, right? Is to smell nice.
Well, of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Steven, do you think you would like to start to date again?
To do what?
Would you start to date again if you wanted companionship?
If something comes my way, maybe, yeah. But I'm not out there on the hunt like I used to be when I was younger.
On the hunt? Is that how you call it now? So
That's what we used to call it.
How would you hunt back in the day?
Just hit the clubs and fucking go out on the dance floor and check out the bitches. And
did you have some special moves on the dance floor that you would only like bust when you saw like a girl that you liked?
not necessarily. I don't even know if I'm a good dancer or not, but I just went out on the floor and fucked around and did whatever came to mind.
You were a dancer?
Did you ever do that kind of?
I danced, yeah. I mean, not like a dancer, like a pole dancer. Just doing disco dancing, you know, back in the day.
Disco, okay. I'm guessing you had the bell bottoms for it too, right?
Yeah, and a fedora.
Bell bottoms and a fedora. Oh my goodness.
And high heel shoes.
I can imagine Steven.
You wore high heels.
What?
Yeah, that was the scene, man, back in the day.
Oh, God.
And I got lucky a lot back in those days. And I wasn't macking hard on chicks. I would just do my thing, drink, you know, my beers and whatever.
Right.
And chicks would, like, you know, especially on a dance floor, you could tell when a chick comes on you because she'll come rolling up and dance with you and you're real close.
Right, right.
You know, it's kind of like an in. It's like, yo, girl, let's go back to the table and freaking have a drink. And then fucking bring her back to your house and shag the shit out of her. At least that was my rule of technique.
I still can't imagine you dancing disco trying to get a girl. It boggles the mind.
Well, dude, back in the day, that was the way.
Okay.
Serious. I'm not even like playing.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm probably older than you.
Happy birthday.
I'm pretty sure I am.
Surprise to you, right? That's a surprise birthday party.
Quincy coming in hot.
Can you hear us, Quincy?
Yep.
Why are you here? We thought you were
So, we were talking about women.
Yeah, he's probably roughly around my age. He could probably relate back in the disco days. How old are you again, Quincy?
Oh, back to.
Oh man, your shit's fucking gargling.
No.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed.
Did he check in on Wi-Fi or did he use his 4G signal?
They may be planning to change course. What? The exits to the deck are all sealed.
I don't know. We can't tell.
If they
I know.
here, we're going right off the
Can't understand anything.
The men down here are definitely
Sounds complicated.
If the deck is sealed off,
Yep.
they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over. I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here. Can you
Boy, the
see Metal Gear?
Steve language is picking on, or catching on.
Yeah, definitely. I'm learning it as you go. I think every day you still like giving me a few new ones.
Cool. You know who loves it the most is probably Chloe.
Okay, Snake.
Mm.
Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence.
Yeah, it's definitely cute in some way.
Now do your thing. And
Cute, you say?
It's cute.
plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from
I don't do it on purpose. I just do it for shits and giggles.
Right. So it's kind of on purpose.
Well, I guess you could say that. Yeah, sure.
Just let someone try
Cheech would. She gets a little giggle out of it.
Yeah.
There's actually one little
She's like, "Oh, Stevie."
I'm used to things.
She calls me Stevie Pooh, actually.
Mm.
I don't have a clue.
You like that title?
It's kind of endearing.
Who calls you Stevie Pooh?
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw? Maybe.
Kristen Cheechwood.
Can I call you Stevie Pooh?
No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Just saying, man. No offense.
No problem, British Steven. No problem.
I think it'd be funny though.
No, but I got my Stevenisms. As somebody quoted, I didn't even quote that. Somebody else did. I can't remember who, but
Why bother with anything that complicated?
Did you have any?
I think it was CeeLo.
All you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push
Chloe,
the action button. The
aka
app will
Chloe.
automatically load and download the image data from the camera.
Did you get any funny nicknames as a kid?
Them individually. The data packets can then
What's that?
masquerade as
Did you have any funny nicknames as a child?
Oh, the only nickname that I recollect was Steech, and I ran with that for a while.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, Steechinator was my call name online for the longest time.
Hmm.
Then I changed it to Beer and Cheers.
a 7-minute time limit, huh? Remember, Snake.
Does Quincy have a voice this time or no?
Welcome,
No,
Quincy.
he's-
Welcome. Is he trying to fix his
He's
stuff?
rocking a fucking Dapper Don suit there.
I can't hear shit. Let's see.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Well, yeah, when I turn the headset back off, yeah.
Well, that helps, yeah, for sure.
Are you working?
Why
are you, on the
you
clock?
all dappered up?
Yeah, are you on the clock? Quincy?
I think you should fire your fucking tailor because that jacket's a little fucking.
He sounded more like a Chewbacca for a while, like like that. His audio is going.
Yeah. His audio's gone again. Maybe he dropped the microphone in the water or something.
Yep.
So what are you all suited up for, man?
Me?
Oh, Quincy. Oh, there he goes, Chewbacca again. Fuck, it's like almost 4 a.m. in fucking at least Eastern Standard Time. He's all dappered up.
Maybe he's just coming home from a big night out.
Could be.
Yeah, it's trying to fix the stuff. It's just harder to come into Hangouts with a phone, especially if you're not on Wi-Fi or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I tried to get in 4G, it just wouldn't let me. Just.
Maybe he's drunk.
Yeah, maybe he had a fucking good night out on the town.
Okay. Hello.
Oh. Now we hear you.
Oh, you're at work?
Yeah, I'm 45.
45. Alive? 45.
4-5 Mac. 4-5 Mac 10.
Representing.
The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Hey Quincy, you got shoulder pads in that jacket?
No, it's just double breast. And well, it might be. No, it's double breast.
Yeah, it looks good.
No, it doesn't. Looks like his tailor is fucking fired.
Well, it's a suit I paid $10 for this suit, so fuck you.
Okay. In that case, I understand it. It's a little baggy.
Yeah,
just saying. No offense, don't take it wrong.
Nah, it was $10. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm not. Hey, look, I'm not judging, bro.
But you're right. It doesn't fit at all. It's way too big. If I took the belt off, boy, these pants would fall right off the dude.
Well, when you shop at the Salvation Army, I guess you take what you get.
I mean, if you hit, that's it. You hit it right on the head. It wasn't the Salvation Army, but it was something similar, yeah.
Damn, I nailed it.
Something similar.
Word up. Do what you gotta do, bro. I'm not judging you, bro.
Yeah, I just hadn't gone to something called Suit City. That's here that sell cheap suits. I just hadn't gotten over there, so hell, before I get over there.
Yeah, you gotta dress to impress.
I guess, bro.
Let me ask this question: is that a clip-on tie, or do you know how to tie a tie?
I know how to tie a tie.
Oh, right on.
Not a clip-on.
I don't even know how to tie a tie, dude. Seriously. I've been shown before, and fuck if I could get it right. So I went with the old clip-ons, man. But not like I got dressed up that often anyway.
I know how to tie a tie. I only tie it once with a single knot and then unloosen it. And
loosen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just loosen it and put it back on.
Double knot. I'm a double knot.
Double knot.
Double loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
The good Windsor. Yeah.
Doing the Windsor knot.
No, I probably tied it a little too long. It'll be alright.
Yeah, well, I don't really have a whole lot of occasions for a suit and tie and shit, so.
But I wear the shit every day. That's why,
Yeah, you gotta get it. I think the only time I was at my wedding.
Around town, I be bummed out, child. I be straight bummed out. Damn t-shirts on, jeans.
I hear you. I'm feeling you.
Shit might not even match. I don't even feel like.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. Like, you don't even know like what the fuck color of tie to wear, you know. It's like, well, I'll speak for myself. You're like, okay, I got a gray suit. What the fuck color tie is gonna go with that?
Every color.
Pretty much. Yeah, with gray. Black, you might want to go with red.
With every color too, right?
I suppose. See, I don't know much about all that shit.
They actually match.
The only time I ever wore like a tux or a tie was at my wedding, and I think at my mother's funeral. And those are the only 2 times I ever adorned a tie. I didn't even wear a tie at my graduation. Like fucking shit on a stick with that.
Shit on a stick.
So Steven.
Yes.
What's
Yes.
up, Alfredo? I just looked down there. What's up, Alfredo?
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
been a
I don't
long time.
have my profile picture on. My apologies.
I looked down, saw your name. Hey, what's going on?
Not much. I'm just, surviving life. I'm a survivor.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give up.
Yeah. Do I need to say what in between every phrase? Like I'm a survivor. Then go what? I'm not gonna give up. What?
I'm a survivor. I'm not
What?
gonna give up. Not gonna wait. I forgot that song.
What?
I forgot how that song
What?
goes.
You know they say what? I'm a survivor.
What?
And then in between every phrase, they got what? What?
Right.
I'm a survivor. What?
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 What in the butt?
Exit on.
Yeah, sure. Just surviving.
I hear that, brother. Cheers.
Cheers.
Important.
She's a woody.
So, Quincy, I've just been working with this company for the past 4 years. As a
Oh, that you started? Goodness, it's been
no,
so
no.
long.
I didn't start a company. I work for a company.
No, you remember I the last time I talked to you was starting the job with that company. You remember?
Oh, really? In
Yes,
2000,
it's been that long.
2014?
It's been that long.
2014?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Has it been that one 2014? You were starting a job with somebody. We were talking about the weeks up to it and how you at that time. I remember that first Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You kept coming back and telling me and somebody. I think on me and June.
Right,
Is that the same company? Has it been?
Yep.
Wow, it's been 2014.
Yep.
Shit. That's the last time I talked to you, then.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. So you still with them?
Yeah, still with that company.
So what were you about to say? You said it was a bad company.
I still I'm a reports developer for them.
Okay. Treating you good?
Yeah, they're treating me good. I mean, I can survive on the what do you call it? On a entry-level income.
Oh, yeah.
I should be getting a little more. And yeah, I should be getting more.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
But I don't know how to ask about, hey, can someone evaluate my performance so I get a small raise?
Yeah, you probably would have to ask. They make you ask now.
Yeah, I would have to
Or
ask.
a lot of times, companies avoid the awkwardness, and they just give you a 2% every year or something. But that ain't really all right. A lot of times that doesn't amount to a raise.
If you don't say nothing, they just will let you ride it out on the fucking low income.
They not gonna volunteer to give
If
you
you
money.
push the issue, then they start considering it and/or possibly give you the raise.
Cause when you go for the raise and you come and ask and you're supposed to highlight the thing, your value to the company. Hey, I'm this and I'm that and I'm this, that, and the other.
That's what I was trying to do with That's what I was trying to do with an email between myself, my wife, and a friend. Like, what did I learn for the past 4 years?
Yeah, you got the.
Oh, after a year, man, that's when you start asking for at least a 50-cent raise, if not $1. And sometimes they'll throw you a raise without you even asking. Some places, some companies, at least in my experience. It's like, hey, you got a 50-cent raise. One time I got a raise, I didn't even know they gave me a raise. No one said anything. And come payday, scoped out my paycheck. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Did I work OT? And I looked at the pay rate. Naturally, they took out more taxes too, though.
Yeah, the percentage of everything goes up with it.
Yeah, man. As soon as you get a raise, they take more taxes, fuckers. But I mean, there's a little substantial increase in your income.
Hey Quincy, do you think I'm entertaining enough for you?
Do I think you're entertaining enough?
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you what I do.
Entertaining in what sense, though?
I don't know. Either it's entertaining, like I put a smile on your face, I make you laugh out loud. I'm a handsome-looking guy, so that you laugh anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
There you go.
There's the answer right there.
Right?
Right.
No.
Need he say more? Or need he laugh more? I mean...
Yeah. On everything. 19985.
One laugh says a million words.
So yeah, when I'm only asking because I want to be a YouTube entertainer, but it's hard being on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's not.
It really well, the number one thing about the whole thing is, depending on another company for your
revenue. Yeah.
Well, you gotta have a shtick, as they say.
Yeah. You gotta have a stick, and you have to. You gonna have to.
Well,
it's hard, man. It's hard doing that. You got.
Well, can't the conversation that we're having be my shtick, or do I have to ask you to share in the revenue share?
I mean, but
all right. Well,
here's the thing.
Experience
with podcasting, especially, it's about showing up. You got to keep showing up.
Right.
Showing up.
You got to show up at a certain. You got to show up at a certain time where people can find you, where they can schedule it in their lives.
You got to draw a following.
I mean, I'm sure. I'm
sure
Steven.
This right here is a little too random to be your content.
I know, cause
True that.
I thought when Steven did the beers and Cheerios meme, I thought it's like, whoa, that's genius. And everyone knows who Stephen Hawkins is. He's the beers and Cheerios guy. I mean,
it's not Hawkins, it's Hawks.
Hawks.
And
sorry,
I wasn't trying to mimic Stephen Hawkins' name or anything. It just I was trying to be ambiguous. I didn't want to use my real last name, so.
Oh well, sure. You got me, dude. I thought that was your last name. I took you at your word. No. My name is indeed Quincy Jones. Yes, it is.
Lying motherfucker.
Earl.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Esquire.
Yes.
Now, for a while, when I lived in Los Angeles, man, I was fucking making loot, fucking with the beer and Cheerios, quote unquote, show.
How did you make loot with the beers and Cheerios?
Well, the owner of the website contacted me and said, because I was getting all kinds of peeps, like showing up whenever I fired up. It was just social broadcasting, just like this. But I blew the fucking place up with the followers. And like as soon as, and I had a regular schedule, like 6 o'clock in the evening. I would punctual would fire up the beer and Cheerios show, and before I'd even open up the freaking room, there'd be all kinds of people already in there. You know what I mean? Like, I popped in there and be like, shit, you fuckers are all in here already.
I'm afraid that you might. The thing is, if you get a stick, well, I mean, whew, Twitch is, all of them are really work, dude. They really are a lot of work. You got to do a lot
Yeah,
of
you have to put in a lot of hours to get the stick. Yeah.
You got a brand, and then if you're, you know, that's like.
Well, I did my time.
You know, the ones that's popular on YouTube and stuff. You know, like everybody know KPMG, K, whatever his name is, Marquez Brownlee. You know, people like that. You know, he been doing it since he was like 12. You know, and he's like 22 now.
Wow.
You know,
or whatever his name is.
Marquez Brownlee. Yeah, he been doing this since he's like 12. So they've had time to build up an audience, build up, you know, all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, once you build a following, man.
Yeah, that's the key to it. Is you got to build a following. You know, if you get you a consistent.
Oh, dude, it's
like
6 p.m. man. Freaking peeps were waiting, and like if I was a little late showing up,
yeah,
it'd be peeps already up in the room, and like they'd be like, "What the fuck were you?" You know, and I'm like, "Shit, man, I don't know. I had to take a piss or something. Fuck it, I can't be here at 6 on the nose every
Metal
time."
Gear Solid?
You know what, Will?
Is that Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, it is. Why?
Wow. Yes, that.
Oh, the game he's playing?
Yeah, I'm surprised you know it, Quincy.
The fidelity of it is very bad.
Yeah, it's
really the way I know. The way I know is the screen up there. You know the hood
radar.
Up there.
The radar.
Yeah, the radar and the stealth over there. That's what told me that it was. You know how many hours I done sunk into that game? Right now, my alarm tone is the codec. You know that? Cause that's the only sound that's irritating enough to wake me up. You know?
Yeah.
I'm serious, bro. That sound there is horrible. Like, yep, that sound right now. And that's Metal Gear Solid, like the PlayStation 2 Metal Gear Solid, PlayStation 1. That's Metal Gear Solid, like the game. You know, boy, I play so much of that.
Shit, I forget which game it was that my son used to play. Fucking on, I think it was PS2 or PS3. And there was this one sound that, you know, the one game he played all the time, and I can't recollect what it was. I don't.
Probably Metal Gear.
And that once there was a certain sound that fucking irked the shit out of me, man. I was like, God damn. Then I have it stuck in my head, you know.
You sure it wasn't that same game we were talking about? That codec is an irritating ass sound, I promise you.
The codec. Three.
Yeah, hold on.
You have it on your phone? That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's alarm sound, because that's the only sound I know that's gonna consistently wake me the fuck up. That shit is horrible.
It is the ultimate weapon. And it is yours to
the only reason why I'm playing this game is I want to sink a boat.
The brain drain of nuclear specialists.
That's the only reason why I'm playing this game right now is I want to sink a boat. Oh my gosh, that is annoying.
Oh yes it is. And that is the whole point.
And I hear it all the time in this game. I'm like used to it, but when you put it on a phone like that,
Oh, imagine that. That's my alarm. Imagine that just keeps going.
That's your alarm.
Yeah, that
I don't get to a third time hearing this damn sound before I'm pushing that snooze button. I'm telling you that.
Your necks must be stiff by now. Time for some more stretches.
I see. It's right.
Left.
Oh, that would definitely irk the shit out of me. I'd be like throwing the fucking phone across the room.
Right.
I got spotted, darn it.
Yeah.
You finna die.
Nah, I got caught. I have to restart over or something. Yes?
Oh, damn, you got caught hard.
Later.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Game fucking over.
No, later. Night, baby.
It's onboard joint tactical information.
I just had to restart over the stuff I had to do. That's all. It's no biggie. But yeah, I'm not. I don't know if I sound entertaining enough to build a following like you, Steven.
And takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon.
You just gotta improvise, man.
To think about what that means.
Oh shoot, that's not good.
Be yourself, and if you have it in you,
The brain
it'll work.
specialist in the black market trade and weapons.
At least from my experience. I mean,
Fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late
and you know me, I have no holds bar.
result is the renewed proliferation
I
of
just
cyber
fucking
warfare.
roll with the punches and freaking I say what I mean.
All right.
Whether you like it or not, freaking.
Once lived in the shadow of the doomsday machine.
And some
This
people
Metal Gear
don't,
raid
some
will
people
bring other
do.
Metal Gears under control and
But
ensure
most of the
that
time,
never
they'll be
know
like,
that
you're a
ever
fucking
again.
asshole, and then they'll come
We,
back
the
again.
Marines, will be the guardians of this peace.
It's like, I thought you said I was an asshole. Why are you here again?
Your necks must be stiff by now.
But that's the way
Time for some
the
more
ball
stretching.
bounces, I guess.
All right.
It's kind of weird. Like, I fell into it, actually. I wasn't trying to impress anybody. I wasn't trying to freaking be popular or nothing like that.
You
And I
fell into
still
it.
don't give a shit. So,
Down.
as a matter of fact, my avatar post was love me or hate me,
Mm-hmm.
To move on.
you know? If you hate me,
This new
fucking
model of
fine.
Metal
Whatever.
Gear's codenamed Gray
Come in and hate.
great man. Our ray has a sting that nature
I don't give a shit. Not hurt my
never
feelers.
gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
But with that notion, it somehow made me more popular.
All right.
And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing like that, but
And with
it just happened that way.
in the military,
Good.
affairs to suit its
Would you
own
return
goals.
to that sort of
Metal Gear Ray
entertainment
bears the
slash
burden of confronting this monster,
pay?
thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its
Sure.
original path.
Now, who would you call to support you to return to that
First step towards that
sort of?
goal.
I don't really have any resources as far as that's concerned. In the past, it's always been people contacting me. It's just the way it always worked out. I mean, I wasn't even trying to like freaking. I was just doing my thing, you know. If it worked out, it worked out. If not, oh well. And you know, again, I wasn't trying to get paid or nothing. I was just freaking casting. Like I said, when I lived in Los Angeles, the owner of the site, you know, noticed that there was fucking a shit ton of freaking people coming into the one hangout. Well, the room, whatever you want to call it. And he contacted me. He's like, hey man, you want to do a regular schedule? No.
He didn't give you.
Okay,
Did he give you a?
okay.
You know, he did give you a salary, or a little bit of money.
Yeah. I knew the guy, John Holleran. He's a millionaire.
Wow.
Lived in Beverly Hills. And he owned a website. And he contacted me and he said, hey, look, if you do like a regular scheduled, well, he called it a show.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it wasn't a show. It was just a freaking, you know, chat room like this,
right?
Basically. But I always
That
filled
is
it.
a
It
show,
always
though.
filled right up, man. And at the time, we only had 4 cameras. Like, the main camera was the host, myself, say, and then 3 side cameras. Or 3 or 4, maybe. And the rest was all chat.
Mm-hmm.
But the chat would be loaded. And, of course, all 4 cams. And I had a policy that only chicks could get on cam. Yeah. And
So-
everyone knew that.
Okay.
So, like, all the 4 guest cams
We're all chicks.
were always chicks.
Whether it was
People would-
whether it was good looking or bad looking chicks, right?
It didn't matter. As long as you were a bitch. And that was, you know, something that everybody came to know. And then, you know, people could
Why is
fun
it?
fuck
Why
in
is
the
it
chat
that I
box.
haven't heard of these shows that you used to do?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it was before your time.
before. Was it during the hangout days or after?
No, no.
Oh, it was before.
Way before.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
way
that's
before.
why I didn't hear it. That's why.
Right. More than likely, yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I said, like the chat box would be loaded.
Mm-hmm.
People were like, you know, fun fucking away. And then I always had nothing but chicks on cam. And that always helps. Good looking or not. And that was the policy. Like if a guy jumped on a cam spot, nothing but chicks on cam. Yo, and that always held up that spot to a chick.
Mm-hmm.
And they would oblige. I wouldn't kick them or nothing. It would just like oblige. And then eventually everyone knew the rule. The only chicks were allowed to cam up.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
I don't know, it just worked out that way. And that's the way it rolled, man. Like fucking, it was, you know, anytime you came into the Beer and Cheerios hang or show, whatever you want to call it,
What do you intend to
and there
do
was
with
nothing but chicks on
Sell it on
cam.
the streets?
And we only had, like I said, there was only 4 cam slots, guest cam slots.
Right.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended,
Now,
my
Fredo, I
home
need to
was
ask you a
bought out by
question.
the Americans.
Yes.
You ready?
Is there a point
When
to
you
this
heard the
sad
phrase
story?
beer and Cheerios, did you think eating Cheerios and drinking beer, or did you think Cheerios in a bowl and pour a beer over the top of it?
I thought it was beer with Cheerios and milk. That's what I thought.
Russia will rise again.
Yeah, but Steve, that's not what Steve. Steve meant like instead of milk, you go for beer.
But I have no intention.
I
True
told him
story.
that nobody would ever think that. I didn't think that. I thought exactly what you thought. Hey, I'm eating some Cheerios and I happen to have some beer right here. He's talking about putting Cheerios in a bowl, beer on top of that, and eating that.
And I've done it many a time on camera even. Well, mainly on camera because I've been asked many a time. You ever actually had beer and Cheerios And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Are you still in league
And
with
if I had a box of Cheerios
Not-
handy, and I of course always have a beer handy,
Box of Cheerios, right?
and I just pour some Cheerios in a bowl, and right on cam, and pour some beer in on top of it and eat it.
I abandoned her.
Because why we want to fuck up a good buzz by fucking, you know, when you eating something, but you need some kind of sustenance.
Room for one. Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Yeah, but I've been asked many a time about that. And that's how the name came to be. I didn't have any milk. The original reason was because I didn't have any milk. And I got hungry, and all I had was some generic Cheerios from like the food bank or some shit. So I just, you know, I was casting at the time, and then I was feeling a little hungry, but I didn't want to fuck up my buzz.
Sergey.
Plus, I didn't have any milk.
Long overdue for retirement.
So there's that. So I just poured some Cheerios in a bowl, poured some beer on top of it, fucking glommed it back, and then thus the name Beer and Cheerios came to be. It's a goofy story, I know, but fucking it is what it is.
Alfredo contemplating the taste of beer and Cheerios. I know that's what he's doing. He's like, ugh.
Show's over.
No, I'm thinking about what can I learn from this story.
This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet
probably
make it to
nothing.
shore if you swim for
You
your
gotta
life.
use what you got.
It's not really that educational.
Although I'm trying to figure out what attracted the Beers and Cheerios crowd.
I don't know. People were intrigued with the name sometimes, and they'd pop in, and then they want to be in regulars.
Yeah. There are 50 million Christians that you're playing right now on Twitter. Right now.
My cat just threw up on the tape. It's disgusting. I'm sorry I had to share that with the Hangout because then I don't know, for some reason Beers and Cheerios, I'm still trying to debate, well, not debate, I'm just trying to figure out how is it that people built, I think I don't know if Steven had this thought that, yeah, it's just weird.
It's been a while.
Steven has this charisma that I'm trying to emulate from, but I can't figure it out. So I'm like studying and asking questions and probing. That's why I'm like fascinated by Steven. What is it? See? Maybe a couple years back before Hangouts, it was a different Steven, but I think Steven still has the same charisma that he had a couple of years ago, and people still hang around him. But I don't know, I could be reading it wrong.
I don't know, man. I couldn't answer that question.
Yeah, it's a difficult question to answer because...
First of all, my mother used to say, to have a good sense of humor, you have to be intelligent.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm trying to say that I'm intelligent,
right?
But it does help.
Okay.
And I'm not saying you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, it's just what my mother told me, you know. Because I used to make her laugh, and my mother, it's hard to make her laugh. Well, she's no longer around, but she used to always freaking laugh at my shit, and it was hard to make my mother laugh. She had, like, a really stiff sense of humor. But I was always able to make her crack up. And she loved it. She's like, you are so funny. And, well, I don't think I am, but I have my moments, I guess. And to make my own mother laugh, freaking, who's a stiff head, or was, in the sense that it was, like I said, very difficult to make her laugh. She had a sense of humor, but she did just like, you had to really freaking say something that would tickle her funny bone, you know?
Mm-hmm. You don't have what it takes after all!
And I had the ability to do that. Say something that would tickle her funny bone, you know? And she certainly didn't like any kind of vulgar jokes or anything like that. So I'd have to, you know, do clean jokes, kind of, so to speak. With maybe some, like, dirty innuendos. She wasn't, like, a prude or nothing, but she just, didn't dig, you know, like, vulgarity and stuff like that. Couldn't say take it in the ass, because she would get offended. Not offended, but, you know, she would not appreciate it. But I still keep her laughing. And, you know, I don't know, freaking, it's kind of weird. My father, he was freaking a stick in the mud. He had no sense of humor. My father couldn't tell a joke if it fell in his lap. So I definitely didn't get that aspect from him.
So you still have your sense of humor then? Or
I don't know, I guess maybe a little bit. Not as much as maybe I used to, but I still try. Every so often I say something inappropriate, people are like, oh my god, he didn't just say that. It's kind of like the shock value, you know what I mean? Like, people used to compare me to like freaking Howard Stern or something, you know, those kind of comedians or whatever. And I don't consider myself a comedian by any means. But when I get on a roll, then, you know, I come up with some fucked up shit and people crack up. I don't know, I guess it's just one of those things, man. It comes natural to you, maybe. And I'm not saying I'm a funny guy, but I think it's good to have laughter. In the words of Robert Plant, does anyone remember laughter? That's a live Led Zeppelin version of Stairway to Heaven.
No problems. Proceeding as planned.
Even though if I never hear Stairway to Heaven again in my life, I would be happy as much as I love Led Zeppelin.
Okay, it's like,
oh, I didn't even understand the thing you said just now.
yeah, you broke up a little there, Quincy.
I will.
I might have to freaking restart my computer if I'm breaking up like that.
We discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence
no
of
windows
on the
open.
scene. The cipher was most useful.
I was asking the
I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr.
Is it just me, or is he breaking up, or is it me?
Yeah, he's breaking up on my end. He's breaking up on my end.
Yeah, you're using
yeah,
up all your
fine.
fucking CPU fucking by playing that game.
Well, actually, the CPU is only 27% when I'm playing the game. The processing power is not on the machine itself. It's the way it changes the PlayStation game into a graphic. That's where it eats it.
The graphics, yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, because when you're not freaking actually booking around, then I can understand you better.
Mm. Oh, the other thing is that, oh darn, that's why I'm on like the second lowest bandwidth, so I should be almost close to audio only, so I shouldn't be breaking up.
Now you're coming through clearer.
Yeah, I think it's because the game is only plain black text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be.
So if I were to load the game with the if I were to load the game again, I may start breaking up. So Quincy, do you think I'll make it as a car salesman if I'm selling myself?
If you go selling Teslas, probably.
Alright.
Oh, there you go, breaking up again.
Him or me?
You. I don't know if he's talking.
Yeah, he was
If
talking.
you don't know if I am talking. Can you hear me now?
Yes, but you still are a little bit cracking.
Alright, let me see if I do all audio instead of just straight video and audio. Is my audio better?
Oh shit, I forgot to mute. Sorry about that.
No problem.
I have to clear my nostrils.
Is my audio better now that I only do audio only hangouts?
Yeah, I can hear you fine now.
Yep.
And how about Quincy? You can hear me now? I feel like a Verizon.
Yep, I didn't have any problem.
Oh, it was me.
I didn't have any problem.
It was me. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's me doing too much stuff on my PC.
That's very possible.
Yeah. Well, I just sank a boat in this game. Now I'm gonna look for bombs.
Yeah, you don't need to cast the game.
No.
Because, quite frankly, I'll be honest with you, I don't freaking particularly care.
That's fine.
It's kind of boring, as a matter of fact. No offense.
No problem, Steven. So that means I have to come up with a different content to entertain you.
Nah, I don't know. Freaking just watching somebody else play a video game to me is not entertaining.
How about the conversations, or at least the
conversation is awesome, yes.
Oh, okay.
What did you just say about video games?
Suck a dick.
What did you say?
It's
No,
boring.
it's
It's boring
not,
about
for
going
me,
boring.
it's
Yeah.
not entertaining. I
It's
don't
not
know, maybe
entertaining.
some people like watching other people play video games, but myself personally, it's just my opinion. Not down.
Do you play video games?
I do not.
That's why you don't like watching people play video games.
Probably. I mean, if I don't play them, why should I watch somebody else play them?
I mean, right? If you don't fuck men in the ass, do you want to watch people fuck men in the ass?
No.
Okay, well that's it right there. That's the explanation. It's just that you don't play it. Of course you're gonna find them.
Although I will admit that when Colin's on and he's doing his flight simulator thing, and I assume the position of co-pilot.
But see, that's simulating something realistic. That's a game that's mimicking real life. It's something realistic. So that's not a great. What's that?
You know, I think like you trying to watch him play Metal Gear Solid, it's already over the top anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's not really, it's not trying to mimic anything realistic. It actually says in the beginning of the game.
I can hardly hear you, dude.
We can barely hear you. We can barely hear you. Let's see.
Oh, it's not just me then. Cool. Because I don't like to be critical to people.
Yeah, it makes you seem like a bad guy when you do that.
I know, if I'm the only one,
yeah,
it's like, fuck off.
Yep, it's gonna reset.
Well, I wasn't telling him to fuck off. I was just saying.
He's gonna reset because he was breaking up too.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't. He was sketching out on this. At least for me.
Right, what's wrong?
He's using the office interwebs, I think. I certainly hope I didn't offend him. I didn't mean to.
I'm sure he'll understand if you explain. He probably reset his machine or his hangouts or something.
Yeah, it's possible.
So what's preventing you from sleeping?
Insomnia.
Ah. How long have you had it?
Bad fucking bed. Well, it's not really a bed, it's a cot.
How long have you had the insomnia? Is it a year, 2 years?
Ever since I haven't had a decent bed to sleep in. Slept on an air mattress for the last freaking year. Kept flattening out. So I have to wake up every like hour or two.
Right.
Get inflated again. At the risk of disturbing everybody in the house because the pump's loud. So then I resorted to this cot, which is horrible on my back. I have sciatica, so it's like my back is fucked.
Wow. I have to sleep on the couch sometimes because my snoring keeps my family awake.
Yeah, there was a moment when the bed was flattened out. I just didn't feel like fucking floating it back up, fueled up. So I'd be out to the living room and crash on the couch.
I thought it was. Did you have 2 roommates or 1 roommate?
Well, technically 4 now. Well, 4 of us altogether. Tom just got engaged.
What, Tom used to be your roommate?
Yeah. And Brian sacked out on the couch. you outside or something?
Oh, you hear the air blowing? I'm sorry. Let me fix the air.
Yeah, I don't know if it's if you're got a fan blowing on your mic or.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Point it down a little. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Or it's still blowing?
It's better. I can still hear a little bit, but no worries.
Okay.
It's cool.
Oh, it's just hot here.
It sounded like a fucking hurricane for a minute there.
Oh no! Hold on to your shorts. We're gonna get
We're
blown
not in
away.
Kansas anymore.
We're gonna get blown away.
Right? Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh man, I wish Quincy would came back. Kind of catch up with him. It seems like he's still working in the same area.
Who's this?
Quincy, the Quincy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you guys like nearby?
I don't know exactly where he's located. It's the same. The last time I saw him when we were in Hangouts a couple of years ago, he still looks like he's in the same general office area.
Which is close proximity where you live?
And I didn't get exactly where I live. I didn't get exactly where he lives, actually.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't. When Quincy and I, as far in terms of where does he live, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you knew. Like, you guys live close to each other.
No.
Well, regardless, it's none of my business anyway, but I was just curious.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you guys were like within visitation.
No. It's just we just met through Hangouts, but I didn't know where he resided.
I don't know where he lives either.
Okay.
I'm sure he told me at some point at least what state he was in, but I don't remember. I think it's somewhere in the south actually, but could be wrong. Southeast type, you know, Bama or Georgia or some shit like that. But I don't know. I'm staying in the home of the Pentagon. Until I moved here, I never realized that Virginia was so historical. And I know my history and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, there's a lot of history here in Virginia. Especially Richmond area.